This is a review about parallel and perpendicular lines. Write an equation as a slope-intercept form for the line that passes through the given point. What given point? This one, 5, 1, and it's parallel to the given line in the graph, parallel to this one, okay? So, slope-intercept, we know that is y equals mx plus b. The slope is m, the intercept is b. So we're going to start doing this labeling, x1, y1, and this is going to be my line. What is the slope of this line? The slope of this line, m2, is going to be the coefficient of x, meaning 1. Okay, so if I need a line that passes through this point and is parallel to this one, my new line is going to have the same slope, equals 1, m1 equals 1. So I'm going to start replacing in my slope-intercept form y equals mx plus b. I'm going to replace y1, x1, and this m, my new slope. So in y I'm going to put y1, that is 1, equals my m, that is 1, times my x, that is my x1, plus b. Do the numbers 1 equals 5 times 1 is 5 plus b. To find b, I subtract -5 or 5 both sides. This is going to be b equals 1 minus -5 is -4. So my b is going to be -4. Now that I have the b and I have my m, I'm going to replace in this slope form and I have my line. Y equals m 1 times x minus 4. This is the equation of my line. Let's go to the next. For exercise 2 and 3, determine whether the graphs of the following equations are parallel or perpendicular. Show your work. Okay, I have one equation here. One, let's put 1, and this one is my second one. Okay, so let's see. In my first one, isn't the form y equals mx plus b? No, so I cannot see at first at first hand. I cannot see the m. And in this one, same thing. I cannot see the m. I have to work a little bit in both to bring it to the form y equals mx plus b. So I'm going to start with 1. 2x plus y equals -7. The 2x, I'm going to bring it to the other side by subtracting 2x on both sides. This goes away. Y equals -2x minus 7. Okay, look at this. Now I have my line 1 in y-intersect form, or a slope-intersect form. So my m, in this case, m1, let me write it, m1 is going to be the coefficient of x, -2. Very good. Let's do the same for number 2. Line number 2, I'm going to write it here, x minus 2y equals -4. Okay, I'm going to get rid of the x by subtracting x both sides. I'm going to add up, -x will go away, -2y equals -x minus 4. Still I have the -2 multiplying there. I'm going to divide by -2 both sides by -2. And the purpose of this is to eliminate this -2 and leave y equals, look at this, and this 2. This is going to be -x over -2, x over -2, minus 4 over -2. Let's work a little bit on this. Y, what are we writing here? Y equals -1 over -2 is going to be 1/2 of x. And negative is positive, is going to be plus 4 divided by 2, that is 2. So my final equation is going to be y equals 1/2 x plus 2, and my m, my slope in this case, is going to be 1/2. So look at this. I have -2 in the first one and 1/2 in the second one. So let's see if these two slopes are reciprocal. Looks like they are reciprocal. So what is the opposite reciprocal of -2? Okay, I have to change the sign to positive and flip it. So if this is 2 over 1, this is going to be 1/2. Look at that. 1/2 is this one. So the first one, -2, is the opposite reciprocal of the second one. What happens when two lines have the slopes opposite reciprocal? They are perpendicular. Very good. Let's go to the next. Number 3. Let's do the same thing with this one, and let's find out if the lines are parallel or perpendicular. So I'm going to call this one number 1. I'm going to call this one number 2. Okay, and the first one, you see that is in the same way as slope-intercept. Y equals 3x plus b. My b is 0 in this case. That means that my m is going to be the coefficient of x. It's going to be 3 in this case. Okay, now in the second one, I have to work a little bit more in the second one, so I'm going to rewrite it here. 6x minus 2y equals 7. Okay, and then I'm going to move this 6x to the other side by subtracting 6x in both sides. So this goes away. Negative 2y equals negative 6x plus 7. Now see what happens here. I have the negative 2 multiplying the y. I'm going to divide by negative 2. Divide by negative 2. Alright? Then this goes away, and y equals, look at that, negative 6x over negative 2 plus 7 over negative 2. Let's work a little bit with this. I'm going to rewrite it here. Y is going to be equal to negative 6 over negative 2 is positive 3x. Plus and minus is minus 7/2. So in this case, my m, my slope of the second, is going to be m2 equals 3. Oh, what a coincidence. This is 3, and then the first is 3. So both lines have the same slope. That means that both lines are parallel. Let's go to number 4. Write a line in slope-intercept form that passes through this point, 4, 2, and is perpendicular to the line, to this line. Okay. A slope-intercept form is y equals mx plus b. If it passes through these points, I'm going to label x1, y1. And I'm going to see what is the m of this one. m1 is the coefficient of x is 1/2. The perpendicular line that passes through this point is going to have a slope that is opposite reciprocal. So I'm going to find the opposite reciprocal of this one. What do I need to do? Change the sign, positive to negative, and flip it, 2 over 1. That means this is negative 2. It's going to be negative 2. My m2 of the new line is going to be negative 2. Very good. Let's just start replacing in this line. Y equals mx plus b. My y equals 2. My m is going to be my new m, negative 2, times my x1, that is 4, plus b. 2 equals negative 2 times 4 is negative 8 plus b. Now I'm going to find the b. In order to find the b, I have to get rid of the negative 8. So I'm going to add 8 in both sides. I'm going to add 8 in both sides, okay? For the purpose of eliminating this one, and b equals 2 plus 8 is 10. I have b here, okay? So the line that passes through this point and have the equation slope-intercept, I'm going to replace my b here and my new m in this equation. So I'm going to have y equals my new m of the perpendicular line, negative 2 times x, plus my new b, plus 10. This is going to be the equation of my new line.